What's up everyone, bringing you some more Gundam Evolution gameplay today. Going to be playing Sazabi on Large Conveyance Facility. And Sazabi is a suit that I don't typically play a whole lot of. I think I looked at my playstats recently and Sazabi made up of less than 3% of my total matches, so pretty rare that I pulled a Sazabi out. But it's not really that I dislike playing the suit. I think it's just the fact that it has a pretty strong weak point against melees, particularly Barb, and if there's anything in this game that tilts me a lot, it is good melee players, especially Barb. So playing a suit that basically might as well have a big sign on your face saying hit me when fighting a Barb, that's something that I typically like to avoid. But as you can see right now, thankfully the enemy team does not have a Barb, they don't have any melees, so this is feeling like a good game for Sazabi. But I've actually been playing them a little bit more recently. I think that's partially because with Kampfer coming out, I kind of remembered, you know, shotguns are actually really fun. And while Sazabi can't, get in quite as easily as Kampfer with much less mobility, your shotgun still hurts a lot when you land those shots with it. So if you can get in and hit people, play more aggressive playstyle, like I'm able to get away with a little bit here without those melees around. Maybe a little too aggressive on that point, wanted to take that high ground right away and went right through that stack of Dom mines, ended up dying for it. But I do think Sazabi kind of gets put into two different roles depending on what you're going up against. If you are able to be more aggressive, you just get up in people's face, you're super mobile, you use your axe to get in all the time, you're always airborne, initiating from the skies, and you're just taking people out fast. Even if you don't land your axe, just getting that huge amounts of damage up close. And a lot of suits, especially 1v1, will struggle to deal with Sazabi with that full health shield. I know, I like playing Pal Rider a lot. A Sazabi coming in on you without team support is very tough for Pale. That's something I've struggled with in the past. But when you're not able to do that, you're often just kind of playing a tank role. And people will kind of argue back and forth, probably not as much today, but I remember when Gundam Evo first came out and people were making a lot more Overwatch comparisons. People were saying, who fits the tank role? And obviously Sazabi was, the most obvious one for that spot. So sometimes you do kind of get forced into that. And I used to be kind of the opinion that there really was no tank role, and that Sazabi was just, a tankier suit on their own, but you weren't really someone who was blocking damage and serving that role. You were still ultimately out there to blast people with your shotgun and get your kills. But playing competitive, I have noticed that sometimes Sazabi really does just play the tank role. There'll be matches where a team will win, and Sazabi will have significantly less damage than everyone else on their team, but that doesn't mean that Sazabi being useless. They were just being that big body and blocking and getting in the way. And in that, they were still an effective suit even without dealing the damage. But personally, I definitely like it when I can play up close and get that damage more. And it's a little bit harder to tell when you are being effective, because I'm someone, I like to look at the damage numbers and the kills and everything at the end of the game. And when I'm not getting medals and stuff, I usually think, well, I played bad, even though that's not necessarily the case, especially depending on what suit I play. But here, so far, we're getting away with being a little bit more aggressive. And I'm just hoping and praying that none of those melees come out. They do have the Gundam, so that hammer is a potential worry for me, as well as Kampfer. That ult can get through the shield and will kill me even from full HP. But we're starting to get in here on B. No time yet, but with the Barb's help, we're able to take out one there, force the Dom away, and that is actually a team kill, so we should be able to get some time here. I just push forward a little bit to grab this health back, to get back up to full, and also maybe deny it if someone comes in right away. But they are still a ways away, still spawning up, so they'll probably be back then. Do land the hammer there. I think it was on the Gundam. Two of them kind of pushed in there. I think it was him because it looked like his ult disappeared before even he was dead, so I think I stunned him out of the super napalm. Picked up a few more kills. Kampfer's coming in here, got my shield still healthy. He's not going to be able to do much about that without the ult. Clean up the Dom, and with that, we have completed the first round pretty quick first point grab, and didn't take us too long to get the second point, but we'll have to see if the enemy team can do the same on their offensive round. Alright, starting off on round 2, I fly up into the sky to do a little bit of the scouting. This is something I always forget to do with Sazabi, to do the scan ability, and that is usually the best way to do it, just to fly up and get that scan at the start of the round. Not really needed in this particular match, because we do have a Mahir here on defense. They already walked up to the spawn doors and gave us an overview of what everyone's going to be playing, so it didn't really give us too much useful information there, since they're all basically still near spawn doors, so the scan just told us what we already expected. But I'm going to try and hold this left side here. I think I've got at least one teammate with me, while the rest are holding more bridge area, but it looks like a few of them push up kind of aggressively. We do have 2 down. And it looks like they were able to get the repairs. Might be able to pick up this heavy arm, though. Wasn't able to dash around the corner, so he is down. But I'm pretty low. My shield is still pretty healthy, but health is low. Try to poke away here. We got 3 of them coming from the middle. Dom coming from the side, and it looks like we are overrun. And someone's actually already on the point, too. Not sure if Kampfer slipped ahead onto it. But this may actually be a point already down for us. Looks like Ashmar picked up 1 kill, but did trade. Me and Mahiru are still far back. We're contesting, but I'm seeing a lot of red on the left side of the kill feed there. Let's see if we can make it back time. Someone is still contesting. But right now, only 3 of us are up against what looks like a full team. Let's see if anything is available. Yeah, they're pretty well set up. My shield is almost dead immediately. And that's what happens to Sazabi when you are kind of in that forced to tank all the damage position. Your shield doesn't last for too long. So it'll go down there. And it looks like they are going to get A points. We're probably just going to start setting up for defending B. We're pretty far forward here, maybe trying to get a quick kill. And we do get one on the Dom. I can't believe I missed that axe. Guntank jumping right at me. I thought for sure that would land. I'm fairly certain that Sazabi axe does hit through Guntank charge, because that's how Gundam Hammer works, and I think it has similar properties in that way. But I tried to fly away there. Not sure if we were just not able to fly over that building, or if I screwed it up, but either way, the Kampfer seemed to think I was going to get over it, so I ended up just landing behind him there and able to take him out. It looks like I'm getting pushed by Dynamis and Unicorn together. Do get one. I threw an axe. I think I landed it on Dynamis, or either that or his Unicorn corpse, but I come down here to finish off some things. I thought Marsai was still with me, but I think he thought everything was good over there. He backed up and they got a repair, and now they have taken that high ground and taken us both out. So they may be able to push pretty far forward off this. I think they got 3 or 4 kills already. I am back alive. We've got a good amount of G maneuvers available. I don't think anyone on our team has used one yet. They'll use the napalm to prevent them from pushing the choke here. Looks like it does come out, but a few of them already slipped by. I'm going to fly over to see if I can help with this Dom. Kind of screwed up my hover, started hovering too late, but unfortunately I land directly on top of a Dom. When his ult is going, no shield for me. Can't fight that Kampfer as easily without it. And I do go down, and with the kill on Mahiru, or not Mahiru, Ashmar as well, and our Marasai and Zeta, it looks like pretty much everyone is dead. It's just me and Gundam up right now, but I'm going to fly in. I feel like we got to do something or we're going to lose this. And that would mean they got it even faster than us, but my shield is getting shredded there, so I have to play back a little bit. Did get some damage with my ult. I was able to pick up heavy arms here. He's kind of out of position. Do get 1 kill there. Still no shield though, so I got to back up. Just kind of playing this health pack still. Going back in. I'm hoping they didn't get the repair. It looks like they didn't. We're cleaning up a few. It looks like we may actually be okay here. They got up to 75% already, but if we can push them back to the choke, might be okay. Picking up the Dom. I think that's the last one. Everyone else has just respawned. Cleaning up those mines, and now we are going to be able to start moving back up a little bit. But I don't know if we're going to be able to get the high ground at the choke. We might still have to hold this corner. As they're starting to regroup and push in again. Getting some decent damage on this heavy arms. Looks like he did get taken out by someone else. I'm not entirely sure about this sniper pick from them. I don't know. It may have helped them get that initial push in, but I think when they're actually on the point there, I don't think it was too effective. Although he did pick up our Gundam right there, so they are landing their shots. Able to pick up that kill of the gun tank and finish from a bit farther away. And so far, we're just kind of stuffing this choke. Heavy Arms flips over. I thought for sure he was going to ult, but he didn't, and I just shot him in the back of the head. And we're still holding this area pretty good. Barb is watching the right side. He does get the slam there. I try and follow with the axe, but somehow I miss it. Still able to get the kill, though. And able to back out successfully and get the repair on the Barb. Barb is going to go hop up and watch that other path to the side. Heard the gun tank Junior come out, picks up 1 kill. Came in here hoping to get the repair. Actually, I am able to force Dom to back up with help from Ashamar. Or get the repair, but someone's on the point. Heavy Arms again. Does another flip. This time the ult does come out. Just going to tank most of it with my shield. Maybe could have thrown the axe there, but it was risky because I might have just died to the ult without my shield up. I'm going to pop my G-Mover because they're about to take the point. They only had that 25% to get. Have to get on the point no matter what. A couple of them back there in the corner. And that's 3 down, 4 down to my G-Maneuver. I think it's just the sniper left. I'm going to go ahead and push up on them real low, finish them off. And I think I got 5 out of 6 kills for that team kill there. But Sazabi ult putting in numbers at that moment. But they still can get it even with only 40 seconds left. They only have to get less than 25% unless they let it reset to that full amount. But they already got the Gundam kill. They're able to get the repair. Looks like some of them are flanking onto the point again. Quick kill on the Ashamar though. They're down 1. And they're trying to push through the main area. Just playing a point. I don't actually know what G-maneuvers they might have. I haven't seen Kampfer use his G-maneuver at all, but he is dead right now, so he might not even make it back. Oh, it looks like he got res. Is there now. Go back onto the point. through the axe, and it looked like an impact with that unicorn, but apparently not. So he is still alive, but he's out of position there. And here comes the Kampfer ult. Does take me down. I tried to get in his face and maybe take him out beforehand. Unfortunately for me, Kampfer ult does not do self-damage, so even though I was on top of him when it exploded, none of that came off there. But my team is trying to hold. People are contesting, but it looks like they have numbers advantage. Gonna try and fly in and contest. And I can get up on this gun tank. Are able to take him out. Kampfer's on me, but I gotta reload, and my shield is low. Kampfer goes down as well. Missed the axe on the unicorn. And Barb is just barely not able to get on point in time. And they are able to get both points in round 2. But since they went to overtime and we did not, and we had over 2 minutes, that means overtime is going to be a single offensive round from us. So let's see if we can still win it. So it's win or draw at this point in round 3. Only 25% needed on the first point. And so far, both teams have gotten that first point pretty quickly. Gonna try and fly again, once again, screwing it up. Did I mention I don't play Sazabi a lot? And I think this is my first time playing Sazabi on this map, but it kind of worked out either way. Was able to still get the kill on the Methus and not die in the process. And I think I'm going to go for a little bit more of a traditional route here. Gundam got mostly around the wall, just barely surviving in that down state for me to be able to get the repair. And it's still going to be a bit before their Gundam and Methus, I think, can make it back to the fight. So we're going to try and push up here. Coming along the side, Guntank does not see me get that long-range axe. Almost two-tap him right away, but he does get the charge off. He does still go down. And I think we've got pretty good numbers advantage here. Keep pushing up. Hopefully we can get this unicorn so it doesn't get back in time. Just a couple shots, but he does go down. And 3 of them are still down. We're pushing onto the point. Pop my G maneuver. Gundam pop G maneuver. Looks like Mahiru's got theirs as well. Dropping on the Methus, not much they can do. A couple of them are still coming to try and contest. Kampfer is low, trying to run away. They're down. And it looks like no one else is going to be able to make it in time to contest. And with that, that is going to be the victory for our team.
Victory is ours!
Confirmed, Command. Standing down.
Wish every battle could go this well.
And just like that, we were able to get the Sazabi MVP. If only every game could be like this, where there weren't melee suits to give me trouble. But that was a lot of fun. I really did enjoy playing Sazabi in this match. Probably some of my best Sazabi moments ever. I don't think I've ever gotten 4 kills with one Sazabi build. Usually that doesn't work out too well for me. So definitely had a lot of enjoyment in that one. But hopefully you all enjoyed seeing the video as well. I know we're getting close to the end here, but hopefully everyone is still enjoying the time we have left with the game. But as always, thank you everyone for watching, and I'll see you next time.